Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're reviewing the new Nissan Frontier SL. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Ken Garf Nissan here in Salt Lake City, Utah for giving me some time with this Frontier. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. If you have any questions or need any help, just ask for Paul. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a naturally aspirated 3.8 liter V6 that goes through a 9-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 18 around town and then 23 on the highway, with power outputs being 310 horsepower and then 281 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. Now, starting with the hood, you guys can see the decal here in the center, and look at the design on it. I think that looks pretty sharp. And then popping down below, we do have the upgraded headlights here with the SL, and you can see the fog light down below. And then notice the grille coloration, gray there. You got the Nissan logo, the new one to be exact. We do also have tow hooks on the bottom, but anyways, there is the front end with this Frontier SL. And then around the side here, our tire and wheel setup is 265, 65, 17 in the front and over in the rear. And you guys can see with the wheels, you got the silver mixed with the metallic gray. And then I like the fender here, how that pops out. And you got the splash guard on the side. And then look at the side steps here. You can remove that part if you just want a rock rail. And then we got this cool Frontier decal on the side as well. And then here is your full side view with the Frontier SL. And then taking a look at the key fob, you guys can see the Nissan logo there at the top. We also have the remote start function and the lock and unlock. And we got the dampened tailgate protection on the tailgate as well. Sliders here for cargo tie downs, which is nice. LED light as well. And we got an outlet on top of that. Protection with the bed, which is great. And lifting this up, it's easy. Got all the rest of our badges here on the back, including the SL badge. And then you got the upgraded taillights here. And then you guys can see with the bumpers how most of it is painted. And then this one does have the little kick step in the back. And putting it all together, let me know what you guys think about the Frontier SL. Now, taking a look at the door panel, you guys can see soft touch here, and then notice the storage down below. And then taking a look at the seats, look at the stitching here, and then look at that trim as well for the rest of the stitching. And then I like the carbon fiber print. And then legroom here in the back is good. We also have some little charging ports down below. And then headroom, it's good. And then taking a look at the front door panel, you guys can see again, more soft touch here. We've got all of our window controls here. That one's automatic, and then your mirror adjustment. And then just a quick look at the mirror itself. It is heated. And then payload capacity with this is 1,150 pounds. And then again, look at the stitching there with the front seat. You can see the cool design in the center and then the carbon fiber print. Power adjustments here on the side. And then you guys can see with the hill descent control and the cargo lamp, stability control as well. Got our tow mode, and then that to turn on the outlet. Now, taking a look at the steering wheel, you guys can see soft touch all around, and I like the contrasted stitching as well. We also have stuff like our cruise control. We've got voice command volume controls as well, and then you guys can see the stalks there on the back. And then we've got our partially analog, partially digital gauge cluster that lets us know stuff like the drive line. You can see we're in two-wheel drive right now, but we can scroll through different menus, see different bits of info on systems within the truck. And then in reverse, we do have a backup camera with trajectory lines that turn with the steering wheel, and resolution's pretty good. As for the rest of the infotainment system, response time with the screen, solid. Also, makes the mouse clicky sound, which is always a fun thing. And they do have some physical buttons down below, and I do like the stitching there on the dash. And then we've got our dual zone climate controls. We have heated seats, a heated steering wheel, USBs, and then you can see here with the little storage cup holders, shifter for the 9-speed, and then our 2-speed transfer case control right there. And then we do have a wireless phone charging pad here. And pretty good space there in the center console. I guess we're on storage. Glove box, pretty good too. And then we do have a sunroof, and this one just has the wrapping on it. And then the window, you can't open it, it's manual. Now here's a quick look at the window sticker for this Frontier SL. You guys can see all the standard equipment here. Base MSRP after all options. Total MSRP $47,410. And let's see how it drives. Let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's your visibility of the hood, both the mirrors. Through the rest of the rear. And let us set off in the Frontier SL. And I will give my open onions on the SL as always, because, well, as a car reviewer, I am full of open onions. So let us set off. So first off, seat comfort's good. Ooh, torquey. Wow, torquey right off the bat. That's pretty cool. And suspension seems to be pretty comfortable as well. Overall, I like this interior, but I mean, I will say I'm not really noticing too much of a difference from this interior to like the Pro 4X. I mean, it's even got the Fender sound system and everything. It seems like it's just a Pro 4X without the off-road stuff. I mean, I kind of drive a little bit more just to make sure, but that's kind of what it seems like. Smooth. Love how the Frontier drives. I mean, for a mid-size pickup truck, it's so good. And this V6, the 3.8 liter V6, is a very strong powertrain. It's got good torque, and the 9-speed's very smooth. So when you put it all together, it performs very well. Yeah, good power. Good power. I've driven quite a few Frontiers. You guys have, if you're watching this video for me, you've probably seen my other Frontier reviews, so we all know how the Frontier drives. It's amazing. It's the best mid-size pickup truck because it's the only one left with a body-on-frame design and a naturally aspirated V6. Honda Ridgeline's unibody still has a V6, right? Unibody, lame. And then Tacoma, Ranger, and all the other trucks, they all have 4 cylinders now. So, yeah. If you want a real truck, a real mid-size pickup truck, this is it. So with this SL package, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm kind of disappointed with this package. I don't think, like, it's nice. It's a nice truck. It's not that the truck's not nice. It's just that the Pro 4X seems like a much better value because you get all the same equipment in the Pro 4X at pretty much the same price point, and you get the off-road stuff. Like, and look how cool that looks. Look how cool that looks. So let me know what you guys think about the SL, but I think that Nissan kind of, I don't know, it's not like the worst thing ever, but I think that they could have maybe packaged this a little bit differently. I think that I don't know, like, what could they have done though? Maybe if they did cooled seat function with this, 360 camera, maybe like soft touch here. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the SL. Let me know if you think that I'm not correct, but I think I'd still rather get a Pro 4X, but that's just me.